Welcome back to the News at 10. We have major breaking stories across the Confederation. Our first story relates to the rising tension with the Tapachula Federation, as Confederation armed forces moved into the systems of Tau Ceti HQ Libre and Lalonid 21185 earlier in the year. The Tapachula Federation, originally condemned these military acts, but has recently been taking an even more protective and proactive action, with threatening to close off the borders, and Tapachula ships have been spotted on the border in attack patterns. We have asked for a statement from the Office of the President on the rising tension and potential for closing borders and even possible military conflict. They replied with this: "The Confederation will protect its sovereign borders and will not be intimidated by any nation or faction that attempts to undermine or threaten them." That's what they had to say earlier this morning when we did ask for that statement. Next on our list of stories, we will be coming back to the main story and our first one soon enough, and we'll have more on that in a later date. Next up, the military has announced a renewed offensive against the aliens responsible for the destruction of the Osiris. After what was reported as serious losses, the Navy and Army apparently pulled out of Struve 2398, which has seen fighting for almost 5 years at this point. This was after what was reported to us by an anonymous source close to the President as a, I quote, "mass casualty situation," end quote. In response to this, protests and riots were organised days after the leak was made public, with protests on New Solaris and riots on Ares, which sees traditionally high military recruitment levels, while on other planets such as Diana and Apollo and the other outer colonies, they held days of mourning for the loss of life. It is still unknown how effective this renewed offensive will be. The President seems to be hoping to squash this threat once and for all, so that the people can have a renewed level of faith in the government and its military. That's all we have for tonight, folks. We'll be back tomorrow with updates on what some believe to be the next recession that could be impacting people across the Confederation. I'll see you next time, and that's all we have for the news at 10. Bye bye. We terraformed Tau Ceti, well, we did terraform, but we colonized Tau Ceti, and we want to colonize it and occupy it because of the resources contained within the system. On the second planet, a Venusian dust ball contains 19 million galacite at 0.9 accessibility. If we can auto-mine spam this, we can begin moving all of these resources back to the Confederation homeworld and to other worlds where we need it, as we are currently under a massive galacite shortage, as well as uranium and some other resources that are becoming quite short in general, and we will need to increase our total economic spending on mines and infrastructure. The biggest obstacle to get to this point where we can start shipping this galacite and other resources is going to be freighters. We have probably 15 to 20 freighters, but they seem to be not enough. It's why last episode we designed, I believe it was last episode, we designed a new class, the Barossa B, with a 200% speed increase and a much more efficient engine, which should hopefully cut down trip times, as I underestimated previously the distances between our worlds. It takes around 140 days for each trip to be made from Diligence to Alpha Centauri, and that significantly slows down our ability to transfer freight, cargo, and people across that line. Luckily, we do have our civilian industry stepping in multiple areas. The civilians are currently assisting in moving infrastructure to a moon in the Tau Ceti system. We've got a freighter here, the freighter McLuhan, which is moving to the Tau Ceti's 5th planet on the moon, which we currently have a battle group over in order to protect and secure the system against any aliens who may attempt to involve them. Not only is it important that we colonize this world, which we should name shortly, leave some suggestions in the description below on what you would like any of these planets to be named. Tau Ceti 2, the moon, these frontier planets that we can definitely use and terraform. We need a moon like this to allow us to control the system and make sure the aliens respect our claim, as well as hold vital supplies and work, maintenance facilities, and things that will be needed to allow us to refuel and do other things to begin any war effort as we would against aliens that are nearby. This system is vast, containing 11 planets, 66 moons, 216 asteroids, and its star is pretty good, quite non-luminescent though, and not very big. We have Tau City 6, which is another possible population target, with a diameter of 22,000. It really could be terraformed in the name of the Confederation. I believe we could also reduce or increase the temperature significantly, which would allow us to colonize this and continue our presence here. In other occupied territories, as we know, we have places like HQ Libre, which has access to places like the second planet, A2, with a nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere, as well as a tundra-like terrain, coming in at 15,000. It's unfortunately tidally locked, but this can definitely be terraformed for the Confederation if we just increased oxygen to this planet and got rid of the carbon dioxide, and that would then become a fully habitable world. Something we have been neglecting is our terraformers. I do believe our last terraformers were dealing with Essence. Yes, we have 10 Gaia class terraformers currently over Essence. What is the current environment looking like? Very acceptable to us, actually. This is now completely suitable to humans. So that means that we can begin actually moving our terraformers to other worlds, which I think will definitely be important. In terms of which worlds, I think if we have a look here, Diligence definitely could use it. I think Diligence is a priority just because Diligence contains a lot of mining that we already have, and we can send many people here for jobs and economic reasons. Currently, expenditure is more than our total income, which is unfortunate, but we should be able to rake this in quite significantly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find if we have our tugs available. Let me have a look here. We are looking for our tugs in industrial terraforming station. Defines fuel harvesters. Mineral transportation fleet. Yes, those are the tugs. I'm going to tell this one to, you are currently orbiting Soul Mining Station. Go refuel from Essence for me, please. You're orbiting New Solaris. Okay, I want you to go to, Sirius. Not Sirius. I want you to go to Proxima Centauri. I want you to grab up the Essence terraformers. Move to that location, and then we'll do a cycle move order for you there. Essence, overall population growth has been pretty good across the Empire. We have a significant available workers on our home world. Unfortunately, we don't have the resources to really use that up. Apollo is about to reach 100 million population capacity, which is very significant. Unfortunately, it's still using infrastructure. I would like to get this population moved somewhere. So what I will do is I'm going to set this as a source of colonists, so the colonists can be moved directly over. I've also put in some orders for infrastructure as well as mines to be moved around. And so yeah, let's get into the episode. We've already gone through about 8 minutes or 10 minutes, I think, in the episode, depending on how long the intro was. So let's actually get some gameplay going. We'll have a look at the Tau City system as we wait. The 2 Heavy just completed orders and is orbiting Essence. That would have been to refuel, I would have presumed. Okay, yes, you would have refueled. I want to track any ship and fleet, and then I want you to go to Sirius, and then release tracked ships, and then just repeat, and then go back to where is it? Go back to Proxima Centauri, then begin refuel, and then cycle those orders for me, please. And that should hopefully get those terraformers moved over to begin terraforming on other worlds. CSS Antelope, CSS Grasshopper, CSS Norseman have 20% of their fuel left. We have shortage of Gallicite across the board. We unfortunately cannot, we can't build the cruisers we want to be building. Where is that freighter I ordered, or terraformer? My bad, terraformer. Tells a battle group. We need a tanker moved over immediately. Let me have a look. So we have a tanker here. You have lots of fuel. We'll send you to Tau Ceti immediately, and we'll send you to this moon. That'll take 37 days. Shortage of Gallicite. Shortage of Gallicite. What we'll do is I will just put a pause on all of these tasks, as we cannot build them, as we need Gallicite. All Gallicite will go into just maintaining what we already have. I have stopped the construction of maintenance points, and so that should assist in the shortages. Terra has just finished and is orbiting Tau Ceti A, which now means that we have a ground force presence on Tau Ceti A. 2 light STO batteries. We also have 4 infantry battalions ready for deployment. Remember, we were thinking about dealing with those aliens on that world. We'll have 4 heavy support groups done and dusted, which I'm hoping will allow us to deal with the enemies pretty decently. We have a lot of tanks in these divisions, as well as self-propelled artillery pieces, and that'll be 100,000 tons of ground forces constructed, which will be extremely good for us. They will be done in 2163. It's currently 2162, so we have much more time to go for that. Okay, have the first colonists arrived on Tau Ceti moon? Yes, very, very good. So remember, guys, please leave in the comments below what you would like this planet to be named. So we currently have the 5th moon, or the 5th planet, and the 3rd moon. We currently have the first colonists arrived, and that's looking very, very nice for us. So that's awesome. We now have a claim to this system. Tau Ceti has now been colonized in the name of the Confederation. And that also allows us to complete our short leave. Cannot complete due to a fuel shortage issue. We have the Qmir now moved over. I'm going to order the Tau Ceti battle group. How are you doing on deployment time? MSP is looking, deployment time is looking good. Maintenance is looking we will have you refuel from stationary tankers immediately. The Tug 2 Heavy 001. What are you doing, 001? That is unfortunate. Where are you currently stationed? You are currently stationed in, where would that be? You're in New Solaris. Okay, I will have this tanker, which is not doing anything. I'll have you move back to Alton Toy, and I'll have you go and refuel this one. Go join refuel for main tankers. I'll then assign this one to begin moving over moving over all of these tracked in the ship and fleet. Go to, where is it? Sirius, Diligence, release tracted ships, then head back to Proxima Centauri, refuel, and then cycle those orders. Essence should have enough fuel for everything we need. Let me have a look. They have some fuel reserves, not a lot. I would like, obviously, more fuel to more fuel refineries moved over, just because that'll allow us to actually produce. We dig up a lot of thorium here, which we use for our refineries. In terms of that, can we actually build more fuel refineries? Fuel refinery. It's only boronite, yeah. So we could actually build. So I'm gonna order in 60 fuel refineries. and I'm gonna down that and then up that into production, and we'll move over more fuel refineries to Essence to allow us to tap into that Saurium, which we'll desperately need. They'll also provide jobs to all of these people, which we will really want, because that'll get us more taxes, which is always very nice, and get us more fuel being put in. Tau Ceti Battle Group has completed orders. We have inactive research facilities. What I need is that new propulsion drive. That's what I need. There we go. I need the new one for the new freighter. So yeah, colonization of Tau Ceti is going pretty well there. In this we can get that built. Tau Ceti Battle Group, is everything okay with you? Let me have a look. Okay, Tau Ceti Battle Group. You guys are doing okay. You're currently haven't refueled. Okay, that's concerning. Okay, you are that many hours out. Okay, Confederation, refuel from that boy. Refuel from stationary tankers. And I'll tell this guy to stop moving. Tau Ceti complete orders. Very nice. So that should now mean that we are fully fueled. Good. So in this group we have 4 Vanguards and 3 Valiant classes. Oh. So we should be good on that. What are our friends in Struve 2398 doing? Because we didn't really look at that. There's the war zone. Certainly, I reckon the Osiris class there. I want to get some salvage modules and actually do some stuff with this. Now I know when they won't come back. There's also this, but if I don't activate the dormant construct, that should be fine. So when are we getting those ground forces built? Okay, yeah, we just gotta wait, don't we? Tau Ceti Battle Group has finished orders. Freighter Group has finished orders. What was your order, Freighter Group 5? Okay. Oh, I know, I moved you back. What we actually need to get moving is we got a problem with transportation of resources. So New Cabric is doing okay, but Persephone isn't. We aren't actually transporting a lot. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna order for these resources to be moved. This planet is just a very nice, consistent, just getting a little bit of everything through, and it's such low levels I don't really mind. But what we are going to do is just load all minerals, and then unload all minerals, and then just refuel from colony, and then just cycle those orders. And that should get all those resources moved over. We suffered a maintenance failure on CSS Merryweather. Maintenance life 5.1 years. Current deployment 210%. Oh yes, those are those ships. We need to get those guys moved back before we lose one of them. CSS Mayweather. Holy crap. Okay, you've been out there for so long. I apologize. You need to refuel, resupply, begin overhaul. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Well, just get over it. Do you have your Do you have your engine? No. You do not have your engine. That's kind of an issue. Okay, fleet, can we actually tug this back to port, please? Tractor. Release tractor chips. Takashi is fine. The cashew is completely fine. I'll just send that to just move to that location for now. Okay. CSS cashew is complete orders. Okay, very good. Okay. I think we just moved all of the stuff from Persephone over. Stockpile plus production. Was unable to load none from cap. Wait, what? I ordered for. Oh yeah, okay, you got resources still. Wait, why the hell are you now in Alpha Centauri? Oh, I just picked the wrong one. Go to Alpha Centauri, unload all minerals, and then when you're done, I'll tell you what you need to do. This freighter, you are unload all minerals, load all minerals. Why is it going to New Caprica? That was I don't want New Caprica. I want Perseverance, which I can't see right now. Perseverance. Oh, there. It doesn't show up correctly in here. Load all minerals, unload all minerals, then refuel. Like those orders, please. Thank you. What do you mean you're unable to load? We're unable to load none from mineral. You can carry cargo, go and load all minerals. Load mineral. There are no minerals here? I'm sure there's minerals here, unless I'm reading this incorrectly. Oh, there aren't. I guess it's production. So mass drivers are actually doing their job correctly. I guess that's my mistake. And diligence, how we do have stockpile left. Stockpile on that station we do need to actually get moved. So what I will do is I'll put a thing in for you guys. What are you guys? You're Barossa classes? No, you're Rigel classes. Okay. So what I'll do is I'm gonna send you to where is it? Proxima Centauri, no Sirius. Centauri. Proxima. I'm gonna tell you to move to that location, and then we'll set up a thing where we'll have minerals move from the mining station to Essence, and then they'll move stuff off Essence. Tuck has completed orders. Good. Okay. Tuck, where are you, Mayweather? Mayweather's not doing you good, are you? Ship list. Showing the ship list. Damage. We do that. Okay, Mayweather, how are you doing? Okay, you're having a bit of an issue. Your deployment time is going down though. I will tell you to quickly refuel resupply, and then I will get a repair on you as quick as I can. So repair CSS Mayweather, please. Thank you. And that should get that done for us. Fighter Group 6 is having another pissy fit about things. Of course you are. Unload all mineral balls, entry system jump to Lagrange point 2. New Solaris, unload all minerals. Yeah, that's all I want you to do, my dude. You need to cycle orders. This is Mayweather has completed orders. 2 Heavy 001 has run out of fuel. 2 Heavy 002 has maximum fuel. 2 Heavy 002. What we need is a tanker moved over. The tanker I need there for reasons. We could really use another tanker right now. We have this tanker. Now go back to Alpha Centauri and refuel. Once you've refueled, you need fuel, you don't need fuel. You are currently on Sirius. You are going to be on Diligence, so I'm going to tell you to go to Sirius and then go to 2 Heavy and then join Fleet. I'll set in the thing to refuel hopefully. Okay, cool. That should sort that out for us. You've run out of fuel. Why is everyone running out of fuel? Come on. Okay, we just completed a prototype drive for, what was that prototype drive for? Was that for the cruiser? No, that was the 1200 EP drive. What was the drive? Was that a new drive for the Barossa? Yes, it was. It was the new drive for the Barossa class. Okay. Mining situation. We are getting a little bit more of a stockpile of gallasite. Projected usage is significant though. Stockpiles also seems to be increasing. What's Empire mining rates? Uranium is up. Gallasite is up. Corundium is up. Sodium down. Varanderite down. Boronite down. Okay. What I really want is some Barossa Bs. Well, we can do some retrofits maybe. That might be what we want to be doing, is retrofitting. V2, but that's going to be an expensive retrofit, most likely. These aliens really seem to want to like us, and I don't want to like them. We have allowed trade access, and they've granted trade access, but I'm not even sure if we are actually trading. If I go to XE Bodus, no, I can only see anything here. We still have that passive sensor buoy, but it's not detected anything. 10 inactive research facilities on Auora. We are going to, I think, just try and increase. I really want to increase mining time. Fuel production would also be good. Wealth generation would be good. Mining production, maintenance production. You're already trying to increase that. Let's get shipyard time and cost savings. I think that's going to be pretty useful overall for us. And then let's do 5-day increments. I complete research into internal fusion drive EP600. I'm going to put the rest into a missile fire control system, which we will be needing. So let's do that. There we go. You are both still. You're complaining so much about this. Okay. I'll get a tanker to you as soon as I can, but it's gonna be about 30 days, my dude. Leave from command. Centurion has retired. We complete research into the missile fire control battery. Just add more research labs to that. Industry-wise, we have all our fuel refineries pretty much done. So I'm going to put a civilian contract order in. Say that we will be supplying 50 fuel refineries. Or 60 actually, we'll be supplying 60, and then Essence will be demanding 60 fuel refineries. There we go. Promotions going very well for us there. 5 has completed orders. I'm going to tell you now to begin loading minerals and then unloading all minerals, and then refueling from colony, and just do a cycle of those orders, please, for me. Doing you unable. There is plenty of minerals on this station. Oh, really? 1 round did that for you? Oh, okay. Well, just go refuel. Then head back to Alpha Centauri. I'll move you to Essence, and I'll just tell you to. Okay, does Essence have the minerals then? Yeah, it does. Essence has all the minerals now, which is good. And then we can get those shipped off immediately. Location. Freighter Group 5 has completed orders. Yeah, Freighter Group 5. I want you to now load all minerals to reserve level, then head to Alpha Centauri, and then unload all minerals on the home world. There we go. And then refuel from colony, and then you can just cycle those moves accordingly. In terms of like reserve level set, because we need to set like a reserve level. Sodium, how much is the reserve? I set 500. Okay, we're gonna set that to 1.5. I think. We'll set that at 1,500. And then I want to get ideally, what I want to get is stuff moved around. Okay, diligence. We do need to actually terraform you. How many terraformers are in orbit? We have 5. Okay, we should have more coming soon. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of the methane. So we're gonna just put methane in. We're gonna add gas. I think that's how it works. Like, I am forgetting. I need to check. Okay, I'm adding gas to the atmosphere now. No. Okay, remove gas, methane. 0.00. I want 0 gas added, but 0.0069. I always forget the terraforming stuff. Hopefully that'll work though. I'll just check as I wait. Yeah, okay, that works. Hopefully. That's just rising the percentage. No, I want this gone. How the hell do I get the gas actually gone? What? Oh, why do I always forget these things? It's maximum atmosphere 0. Maybe I just do that. Will that go with it? Methane, go. Methane, go, please. It keeps unselecting it, which is really weird. Environment, fine. I'll just add in oxygen then. Oxygen. I'll add in 0. If that's 0.1, 0.2. We'll add in 0.1 atmospheres of oxygen. Add gas. There we go. That should then add the oxygen to the atmosphere and hopefully do fine for us. CSS Eclipse has taken some damage, unfortunately. Which is the Tausali Bala group. We have damage across the board. We're also slowed. So we will order movement back to Alpha Centauri and begin refuel resupply. As quick as we can, please. Freight Group 5 has completed orders. So as you move all the resources off of this world and then move them directly over. Yes, you did. So we are now actually making some of our stockpile back overall, and that's quite good for us. We can start repairing our ships now with the resources we do have. Okay, and they have completed orders. I'll put in immediate repair requests. For Vanguard classes, we will begin repair of all vessels that need it. I want users begin repairs. Repair. CSS Antelope, CSS Eclipse, and we'll put an order in for them to begin overhauling immediately. Oh, I guess I've got to repair first before we do that. Complete research into that technology. Very, very nice. We're going to, I think, fuel production. We're going to need that as we increase our navy and increase overall stuff. We're going to need more. Have we begun moving over more refineries yet? No, we have not. Why is that? You are demanding 60. I guess demand is currently focused elsewhere in terms of infrastructure support to this world, which can now support a population of 2 million. Though obviously we're going to need to wait until we can get colonies all the way over here. So that'll take a little bit. Okay, we just finished our heavy support groups being trained up. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to go on a little invasion spree. So I'm going to order the main fleet to move to Struve 2398. Struve 2398. Move there. You're going to just stay there for now until we get tanker moved over. You are in Alpha Centauri. I'm going to order you to Struve 2398, which will be done in 60 days. Then I'm going to order... How long will that take for them? That'll take 12.9 days. They have fuel capability of 35 days, 28 days. Okay. These guys move very, very fast. So 6,400 meters per second. Though these aren't retrofitted yet, I don't think. Yeah, these are the retrofits. These are the older versions because these are moving much faster. So we'll order them to be moved. Where are troop transports? Troop transports are here. We have 2 that are capable of 60,000 troop capacity. So we can move... we'd ideally want to be moving every single one. So I'm going to move to Alpha Centauri, refuel, load, this unit. Then we're going to order out to Struve 2398. So Struve 2398. And we're going to go to the second planet, which will take 175 days. Can you make that? Yes, you can. Then I'm going to tell these guys to load ground units, load this one, and load this one. And I'm going to tell you to then auto route to Struve 2398. And go to the second planet, and we'll wait until we have all forces there and ready for immediate. What do you mean you're unable to load? You already have units transported in. Oh, you already have the infantry battalions transported. What we'll do is in Struve 298. Okay. I think the aliens on the second planet will use the third planet ideally. So what I'll do is I'll make a colony on the third planet. So Struve 298. I will make a colony here. So this is where the aliens are, and that's got a dormant construct on it. And very high essentials and very nice resources. We will make a planet that is going to be close to that, which will be on the inner world. So that will be on this one. We'll create a colony. Then I will order for these guys to move to Struve 298 and to unload all ground forces, and then to head back to Alpha Centauri and then refuel. And we'll tell them to remove last and then unload all ground units from that bay. Mayweather and Eclipse have both been repaired. Very good. I'm going to tell you to begin your overhauls though. Oh, we're on the Antelope. Shipyard tasks. Repair task ready. Okay, yeah, we're waiting on the Antelope to be repaired. Okay. First Confederation Defense Force has completed orders. What is current fuel situation? Because we need tankers really to keep this fleet mobile. 60% fuel. How long will it take you to get to here? 18.3 days. Yeah, I'm not going to miss that one. I'm going to wait for the tanker to arrive really. Retooling for Barossa B class done. Mining situation, how is that going? We are obviously using quite a few of the stockpiles here, but it's going better than I expected. We also have gotten these auto mines actually moved over now, so we are actually beginning production. We're beginning mining, and we're starting to mine all of this lovely gallicite out of this planet, which is looking very nice for us. I am going to move over. We need to begin construction. We don't have these free. Why don't we use free? Because we are building Barossas. Let's delete those tasks. Okay, delete tasks. And we are going to begin construction of the Barossas. How much are these going to cost us? 1.2 thousand units of gallicite. That's a lot of moolah, you're asking. You're asking me for a lot. Okay. Well, I'm not going to be able to construct those just yet. The shipyards are basically ground to a halt just because we have no gallicite, so we can actually do anything with that. Let's get the overhaul done as quickly as we can on this, because I need to get these guys back into battle ready position in case the enemy attacks. Saturday battle group has completed all this, very good. And the Khmer has arrived, so we will begin fleet refueling. So this is basically just going to be a testing zone to see how well we can actually do versus our enemies here. So we're going to move to the first planet, and then I'm going to tell, where the hell is it? This Khmer, you are here. We're going to tell you to move to that location immediately. There we go. Okay, and we have arrived. No detection from the enemies. Active search sensor. Let's go have a look at our enemies on the first planet. Or second planet, my bad. Confederation, head over to the second planet, please. Okay, ground forces, 7.4 thousand tons. I'm gonna guess they probably have a force of 20,000. 20,000 tons is my guess on how much they have. So that's where I'm going to leave the episode off. A bit of a cliffhanger in that we will be engaging in ground combat once again in the next episode, where we will be landing hundreds of thousands of tons of ground forces, tanks, infantry, orbital bombardment support, and the rest on top of the planet to secure it. And we also might want to put some colonies out here and begin some xenoarchaeological digs and stuff like that. In the next few episodes, and in the next episode as well, we should be sorting out our mineral situation as we begin mining in Tau Ceti and various other places. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the episode. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help out. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.